I'm still in the way, just not. There you go. I'm in the way now.
The Cryptoland story is one that burned extremely bright before fading to complete obscurity in record time. The founders, Max and Helena, allegedly worked for over a year putting together what they thought was a fantastic promotional trailer that would convey the project and the goal to the world. However,
I'm sorry, I have seen the trailer for this, and it made me think of shit I did in school. Shit I did when I was in college in my first year. It's not the best animation quality. Them going, oh, we put this together over a year. I'm like, who did you pay? You got scammed. The scammers got scammed over the video.
Upon release, the trailer became the laughingstock of every social media website, resulting in nothing but ridicule.
I can very much fucking agree. Okay, here's the thing. I have thought about how I would do an NFT, and I thought about if I were to do an NFT, how would I do it? And I said to myself, well, option one, I do an amazing art piece, I turn it into an NFT, and then that's it. That's the singular NFT. If I were to do any NFT, that was what I'd do. However, if I want to make a fuck ton of money off of NFTs, do you know what I would do? I would do what I called a deed exchange NFT system. A deed exchange system that basically says, you know the deed to your house? You can make that into an NFT. And the price of that NFT is locked to the price of your home. And anytime you sell your house, you have to exchange the deed from one person to the other. And the money I would make comes from that 1 or 2% from the exchange of the NFT. That's where I would make money. That's probably the longest one that you could do. But yeah. This is genius way to do NFTs. It's not a bad way to do NFTs, is it? You go, okay, you want an NFT. Guess what? D to your house. Let's make that an NFT. It is locked to the price of your home, not the price of any cryptocurrency, right? So the price of your home is worth of it. I mean, what you would do is you make it so it's locked to like an ETH. I know you could do it so it's basically locked to an ETH, but it's also locked to the price of the home. So you would trade the Ether, which means you would trade the crypto. It's so extra. But here's the thing. You could do it so it's a, think two-factor authentication. Think two-factor authentication, but with home ownership. So you have a physical deed to your house. You also have an NFT digital variant of the exact same NFT to your house. When you sell your house, you use the NFT to sell it. So that's a quicker and easier way to sell homes. Well, actually, no. Because what you can do is you can lock it to the local exchange. Did you know that? You can actually you can actually lock an NFT to real currency. So I can actually have it set to GBP, Great British Pound, which means that it's the price of the home. The price of the home goes up. Oh, look, the NFT goes up in price. I mean, do you really think the fucking Bored Ape crap is worth like 15 fucking million or 15 fucking thousand? It's like you put like a tenth of a fucking ether into that and it's like, oh look, I sold it. You got the picture, congratulations. See, it was just an idea. Like I said, if I were to do an NFT or if I was to do a form of crypto, I won't, by the way, I'm too dumb for that shit. I would probably go, I'm going to make a piece of art and I'm just going to sell it. But I'd also be like trying to figure out if there's a way to do it so if it gets resold, I get a bit of the money, but I doubt that will ever happen. I don't get crypto and NFTs in general. Call me old-fashioned, but I'll keep going. keep my gold bricks. See, I'm the same. I'm 29. I don't understand this shit. I'd say this is newfangled crap, but it's not. It's basic. It's microtransactions for real shit. Best way to describe it is microtransactions for real shit. Sorry, I left without saying anything. I had to let my doggos out. They were barking, and don't worry about it. We're just gonna watch videos.
Another day, another goofy crypto project to laugh at. It's a project headed by cryptocurrency enthusiasts to purchase an existing Fijian island and develop it into a haven for fellow cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Oh my god.
As the dust has now settled on the project, communication has stopped entirely.
It's a common thing that happens with all crypto shit, by the way. They basically go, oh, guys, we've got this amazing idea. Come and look at us. And then they basically just go, sorry, my Discord died. I'm like, dude, you've got like 50 NFTs under your fucking belt. Sell one, buy a new PC. Oh, your internet is shit. Stop. Go to an internet cafe. Tell people shit's gone wrong.
I decided to dig a little
This is
deeper
Kira TV.
and see what I could uncover. It seems that Cryptoland is dead once and for all, but there's more to be said before we fill the grave for good. Before we get to digging, thank you to today's sponsor, Pearl Abyss.
I'm sorry, look at this design! Look at this design! Who greenlit fucking Freddy the fucking weird coin? This is such a weird design. Which 3D artist fucked over their portfolio with this monstrosity? I'm sorry, if you see this in someone's fucking digital art portfolio, tell them they did a bad.
Black Desert Online just released their biggest expansion to date, titled Eternal Winter. I can't tell you how long I've been asking for a winter-themed zone.
I used to play Black Desert Online a lot, and I did want a winter area, but I've seen people playing this, and I'm gonna say this, it's boring as fuck.
In this game, but it's finally here. This has the best graphics in an MMORPG you're ever going to find, and you can finally see your Ultra HD waifu exploring the snowy mountains, including all new life skills like
That's what we're watching, Snow.
Snowboarding, new bosses, enemies to fight, and lore to discover. Not only that, but this expansion streamlines the leveling experience, allowing for you to start out from level 1 and progress through new quest lines and experiences all in this new zone. On top of that, they just released their latest waifu called Draconia, which really showcases Black Desert's top-of-the-line action combat system. So if any of this interests you,
afterwards they claimed,
all available right now by clicking the link in the video description.
That's not a good way to think about it. You see, here's the thing. I know how okay. If you design something poorly on purpose, yes, it will genuinely get you attention. Issue. If you design something poorly on purpose, it makes people think that you're fucking incompetent. It just makes people think that you're incompetent and no one's going to take you seriously.
And get started with your free 7-day trial today. Thank you again to Pearl Abyss.
Good night,
for sponsoring this video.
Good night, Amaya. Have a wonderful sleep, okay? Thank you so much for the raid again. Sleep well.
Yeah. Cryptoland was yet another solution looking for a problem that did not exist, a common concept in the world of cryptocurrency, and for the people that make it core to their identity. Having communities surrounding the multi-trillion-dollar market is apparently not enough. Instead, they needed to have a physical location where users could inhabit year-round and live a perfect crypto lifestyle to get away from what they refer to as fiat land.
So the plan was to make Hollywood but an island for crypto bros. Is that their plan? They wanted to basically take Hollywood and go, yo! We got an island, guys! Doesn't Johnny Depp own an island?
The world where the rest of us inhabit and escape to a tropical paradise where they could be surrounded by like-minded people. Not exactly a nefarious prospect so far.
See, it's not a nefarious prospect or anything. At all. But the problem is it's very much, you can achieve the same with a Discord. You can achieve the same with a fucking Discord. You get what?
But one that was doomed to failure from the inception. There exists something called a white paper. A white paper can be quickly understood as a document explaining all the details about a given project. You're supposed to use said white paper as a source for everything regarding these unregulated investments. The ridicule that Cryptoland's trailer suffered was not the biggest problem for Max and Helena's project. Instead, it was the contradictory and ridiculous premise of what they were trying to do. Realistically, the trailer got millions and millions of eyeballs that it never should have had.
I feel like this was made... I feel like the whole trailer was made in Blender, which isn't a bad thing, by the way. But it feels like they took Blender's Z team and just went, yo! Do you want to be part of our project? You want to make a cringy video for us?
If the project had merit on top of that, maybe it would have done well. They wanted to buy an island in Fiji territory and build up infrastructure for not only a resort to operate servicing thousands of inhabitants, but also private, permanent luxury lodgings for up to 60 high rollers. They called these 60 plots of land the King Cryptolander plots, which were sold as non-fungible.
Do you know what they should have done to get themselves started? They should have said, yo, we're building a hotel using crypto. We're going to build a hotel in, like, Nevada, buy a huge plot of fucking land, and go, boom, we're making a fucking hotel. Not, let's get an island. That's how they should have started.
Tokens and started at the low price of 750,000 US dollars, payable in ETH, the second most popular and valued cryptocurrency.
So the cool thing, like what's amazing about this whole project, Cryptoland, I'm actually buying.
But they would have been independent. Here's the thing, them taking the shit and going, I get they want to be independent. I get Crypto Bros want to be independent. They want their own. They want to basically be like, yo, we've got our own land. We've got our own rules. Let's go. Issue. You bought a Fijian island, which means you are susceptible to Fiji's laws and their regulations. You're not independent. You might as well go, Nevada, we can do betting. You want to fucking... Put it next to the fucking strip in Nevada. You're not independent. This is the equivalency of you saying, yo, I got my own place, but you're still living in mum's basement. Do you get the picture? Do you get it? It doesn't make sense.
An ultra rare one of one in a collection of 10,000 NFTs, and that's dope, right? But like that ties to this actual piece of land. So I'm actually buying my first piece of land.
Each sale of a King Cryptolander NFT would secure you one of the 1 acre plots of land that came with fiber optic internet, sewage, water.
Anyone notice how his fucking phone is a iPhone ripoff? It is a pear. He's using a pear for a phone. I like banana more. But yeah, it's not exclusive. A hotel Nevada is not exclusive. And that's the thing. You said it, so it's got penthouse suites for the high rollers. Permanent penthouses for them. I never look at it that close. I spot those features. Like the fact that when he walks into the room, his eyes do a weird whirly thing. I'm like, yeah. No human eyes can do that. You can't do that with your eyes. It's physically impossible.
Water, electricity, roads, access to all Cryptoland's facilities.
And here's another benefit of them starting with a fucking hotel. You wanna know what? Infrastructure! Water, gas, electricity, internet.
And of course, developmental potential, meaning you bought the land, but you need to pay to have the actual property built. When I say it started at the low price of $750,000, that's because they scaled up. Each one that was sold would increase the price of the next plot of land by a certain percentage. This, of course, was a tactic to capitalize on FOMO, fear of missing out, a popular angle that schemes like...
Do you want to know the best cure for FOMO? Stop paying attention to it and don't give a fuck. You're not going to miss out because you didn't buy a plot of land. Oh, I've got FOMO. I've got FOMO. I want to live down the street. No one gives a shit. You don't drive by a house. You don't drive by a house, see a for sale sign, and go, "Oh my god, I have so much FOMO." You don't do that.
Like this, use buy in early and get a discount, buy in late and pay more. Don't miss out on this once in a lifetime opportunity. Don't miss out on Cryptoland. Now, so far, it's not the most ridiculous premise ever. I think it's silly, but carving up an island and selling parts of it to people is not unheard of. But they didn't own the island. They were selling NFTs. They claimed to represent a plot.
We're watching the death of Cryptoland. You can't compare yourself to Crypto Bros. Yourself with Crypto Bros. Yes, because I have brain cells. And I'm not about giving a shit about how much money my bank account has. Also, hi Beans, how you doing? You doing good? You good? You can't compare yourself to Crypto Bros. You can't compare yourself to a Crypto Bro because a Crypto Bro only gives a shit about other Crypto Bros. A stupid raising the price by other people buying property. That is basically... Yeah, that's stupid. What if everyone bought What if everyone bought a plot of land at the exact same time? So what if everybody on day one just went, we're going to buy every house simultaneously? Who gets fucked? Who gets fucked? Is it the person... Is it the first microsecond person who clicks purchase or the last person? Or is everyone? Their website probably would have died. Yeah, true. But it's 60 plots of land. And you realize how much money they would have made.
Plot of land on an island they did not own and had no capital to purchase in the future either. They were also stating buying one of these NFTs would give you access to a plot of land with infrastructure, but the island had no infrastructure. They also clearly stated in their white paper that they would not use the money that King Cryptolander sales would generate to purchase the $12 million island.
So they admitted that they won't use the money they received to buy the land. It sounds like a scam. And I'm sorry to all the dumb fucks who decided to throw money at this.
Which means they had to find the $12 million somewhere else, though of course they never did. They instead went back on their white paper and stated they would instead use that money from the early adopter.
You know it's bad when they're using Discord to share information on that stuff. See, it's different for content creators. Discord's kind of a really, really essential thing. But, like, you know it's bad.
To buy the island without updating the document or telling anybody unless you deep dive their Discord server. This led to a cascade of critical failures and what I would consider to be regarded as fraud. Essentially, if you use their white paper to give them money for the explicit purpose of them doing X, they would instead use your money for Y. The key issue here being they claim to have a safety net, referred to as the soft cap.
See, if they turn around, it's kind of like Kickstarter. I'd say this is kind of like a Kickstarter type thing. What they should have done is gone... They should have just kickstarted this shit. They should have just kickstarted the whole fucking thing. It was the one with the conditions of the owner of the island that they could not use crypto money to buy their island.
The concept of this was 30 sales of NFTs, which would net them $50 million in total, and $50 million was their estimate for a minimum viable delivery of the island being built to a sustainable level. Which of course is ridiculous.
50 million is kind of cheap when you really think about it, especially for an island.
Originally claimed they need $100 million to do this, but apparently
there are streamers who could probably have more than 50 million in the bank account. I'm pretty sure XQC and probably Pokemon, maybe Amaranth, could probably buy an island for 50 million.
they could do it for 50. Realistically, you couldn't do it for either of those numbers. You could probably combine...
I'm sorry, the video... I'm sorry. Did the coin just molest a dude? They had... Look at the way he's looking at him. Just look at those eyes. He's basically going like, yeah, I'm gonna get some ass in a minute.
Do it for 50. Realistically, you couldn't do it for...
Like, he cupped a fucking feel. The dude, he fucking... Okay, can I rewind? I can't rewind. Fuck.
For either of those numbers.
Look at how... Okay, I'm like one of the gayest people you will ever meet, but this is just... This is coinosexual. It's creepy. Look at him. He's basically, the coin is like sitting there going, another victim, and he's just sitting there going, oh, I'm so in love. I'm on an island. I haven't been here yet.
You could probably combine them. And
he's called a victim. He's called a victim, Grimcard. It's called Stockholm Syndrome.
Still not accomplish this. This, however, was of course all predicated on lies, and their marketing from day one was some of the most incompetent I've ever seen. They fell into the social media trap of answering questions they had no business to answer in the first place, with answers that made no sense.
A good trick to do is when you get loads of questions like this, make a YouTube video covering all the questions you're willing to answer. And fluff it in a way so it makes the questions you didn't answer sound like they're being answered.
Like the infamous age of consent question, which I still
it
don't
does look like
understand why it came with a winky face. They met all critique with bans. They held hour-long AMAs where Max would go off on unhinged rants about the haters.
Okay, so he tried the approach that I said, but the dude is on cocaine. So he went off on one and had a rant.
Explain a bit more what just happened, because before getting into the questions, let's expand a little bit more, because I think that's what most people are curious about. So we got a wave of hate.
Sense.
Is it bad that he's taken the Quantum TV approach? Why am I getting hate? We're getting so much hate. Guys, I'm being cancelled. I'm being cancelled because I scammed people. Guys, why am I getting hate? Why am I being cancelled? I only stole their money. What the fuck?
You're hating on us?
There was a wave of hate.
You can hear it in his voice. Listen to how panicky he is. He knows he's about to get sent an IRS guy to his fucking door being like, yo, you done goofed it, boy. You're about to get slapped with a fine.
Against Cryptoland.
And to top it all off, wrote a literal thesis, a manifesto about the haters, and published it as if it was the biggest gotcha ever.
He did a double take! He pulled a Quantum TV! This is exactly what Quantum TV does! This is exactly what Quantum TV does!
When in reality, of course, it just confirmed what everybody already knew. These people were absolute amateurs and had no idea what they were doing, and you should never trust them with your money. Now that's a thread I'd like to pull on a little bit, because there's more here than meets the eye. They partnered with a man named Kyle Chasse, a Bitcoin early adopter that, despite being a multi-millionaire, can be seen participating in frequent dunks on his audience, including undisclosed paid promotions, which is an FTC violation. And
I'm sorry. There is a point in your life where you make so much fucking money, you don't give a shit about making more money. Unless you're an absolute fucking scumbag. There is a point. Do you want to know the point? I think the point with me where I stop giving a shit about making more money is probably if I have 10 million in my account. If I ever get to the point where I have $10 million in my account, I am not going to give two flying fucks about making more money. Why should you? 10 million is a lot, is more than people's life savings. It's more than what anyone earns. If I have 10 million in my account, I don't need to work. Any work I make past that is just me basically... It's me working because I love the work, not because I want to. I think in a situation where you're an early fucking cryptocurrency dude and you made a fucking tank full of money out of it, where you probably got a few 10 to 100 millions, your general response is, I'm retiring, I'm just gonna have fun. Why should I try and make more money? What's the point? Granted, I'm also the type of person that wouldn't want a big house, I'd want a nice comfy house.
Heading up projects that mysteriously lose tens of millions of dollars overnight while under his care. He runs a YouTube channel where he is a millionaire and he shows you all of his nice, cool things.
Just convenient watch placement, guys. Don't worry about it.
And tells you that you too can become a millionaire if you just buy into these things that he probably has already bought and just wants to dump his bags on you. The popular guru business financial advice channel that you are so used to seeing nowadays.
I shit you not. This morning I went to my YouTube. I saw one of his videos where he says, make $35,000 a month with this quick hack. And I was like, that's a scam. I'm not clicking that. I'll just get more of this shit. Don't click those types of links, guys. They're fucking fake.
Kyle Chasse was allegedly, in his own words,
also, thank you for the
contacted
follow.
by the Cryptoland team 7 months prior to the reveal and became an advisor for the project. This is a lie. Kyle was involved with the project much earlier and in a much greater capacity than a simple advisor. According to my sources, Kyle was in fact the mastermind of the project and using Max and Helena as fronts, although we of course have to take that with a grain of salt. There were leaks of the website source code that revealed he was considered at times to be an actual paid member of the team, which they just forgot to remove, and he also made content claiming to be the first to buy a plot of land on the island, which is of course confirmed by the blockchain. He did buy the first plot on November 8th, 2021 for 157 ETH.
I thought... How much is 157 ETH? That must be $75,000. This is the title of scam mails I get 10 to 20 times every day. I fucking know. It's so fucking pointless. Scam mail like this is so stupid. It's not worth anyone's attention. But this dude genuinely looks like he'll steal your kidneys to pay for milk. He genuinely strikes me as someone who will literally steal your kidneys to pay for milk and then not give you the change back, saying he lost it under the sink. Like, that's the type of dude he strikes me as. He doesn't give a shit. This dude feels like he probably lacks all levels of empathy and just genuinely wants to make money.
So I got curious and I went and found his wallet, easily tracked by using his Twitter bio that brags about monkey JPEGs in his possession. And this is the 157 ETH purchase of the King Cryptolander on November 8th, 2021, going straight to the Cryptoland contract, which then sends that money to another wallet that is under the Cryptoland control before sending it to a third wallet where it remains for the next 84 days.
Funny point, by the way. If you ever do anything on a quote-unquote blockchain, it is decentralized, but not invulnerable. You can fucking track shit so easy through blockchain. Governments should be encouraging blockchain technology more. Government should be. Because it will stop so much crime going, we saw what you did there. We know what you did. Yes, it's decentralized, but imagine if it started getting centralized.
During this time, Cryptoland were putting up a fight against the public perception and claiming the project was in fact still capable of success. They were doing everything they could to try and pull in additional investors, failing at every single turn. On January 31st, 2021, however, Kyle Chasse would receive his entire 157 ETH back, 155 from a holding wallet and 2 from a fourth wallet that appears to have been used as a payment wallet for the entire operation. Now, putting everything together so you can see, as far as I could trace it, there's one wallet that sticks out like a sore thumb. The wallet I labeled the Whale wallet. This wallet funded the entire crypto...
I think wrong with a good whale. Subscribe to the channel, by the way. If you're on Twitch, drop a sub if you like this type of content. If you're on YouTube, drop a sub to help me get to 1,000. We're getting so close.
Land project. It routinely sent money to the third-party company that made...
I'm not shilling for hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? I'm literally being like, I need $1. Please. I'm fine. How are you?
the NFTs for the Cryptoland project, which was at the time over 40,000 USD. It also sent out large sums of money to the wallet that paid out the various Cryptoland employees, and yet never received anything in return. It wasn't any of the publicly listed employees of the project, because I already found all of their wallets.
Teras, I don't want a plot of that island, because at the end of the day, you know I don't give two shits about money. I give a crap about comfort. I'm not gonna go out of my way to throw money at someone who's richer than me to buy essentially what I would declare to be a sewer on an island. Why? What's the point? What's the point? I pay for the plumbing. That's all they'd end up paying for.
And it doesn't directly link back to Kyle, but the wallet at one time was a high volume daily use wallet. That is until around about 650 days ago, where it stopped being used, which coincidentally is right when Kyle's new wallet popped up with its first transactions, and we can confirm, of course, that this is in fact his wallet. As another rather interesting coincidence, it interacts with a lot of the same decentralized protocols and exchanges as Kyle's wallet has done as well. To add to another odd coincidence, the wallet only came out of retirement to fund Cryptoland. It hadn't been used at all for a single transaction for over 300 days prior to that.
So it's sat fucking it's sat dead for like a year?
Account was sitting on 215 Ethereum, around about $450,000, and hadn't touched anything in 321 days, but suddenly came out of retirement to bankroll the entire Cryptoland startup fund on the blockchain. Now that seems odd to me, and when combined with the private source that told me Kyle was the mastermind, it started to make a lot more sense, especially when you consider Max and Helena are the CEO and CCO of the company, but you can literally see them being paid out of the middleman wallet.
You realize that every fucking male in this entire advert is the same guy with a different hairstyle and a different shirt? Have you noticed that? Funny point, in Toy Story 1, the scene where they're looking downstairs during the party, every child is Andy with a different shirt and a different hairstyle. I'm not even joking.
Just like the other employees, all coming from this one mystery wallet at the top of it all. Now, I can't say this is 100% Kyle. Of course, it could be someone else that was never mentioned, and that was actually the person.
The one thing defining this one character is this fucking yellow Bitcoin shirt.
Pulling the strings behind everything. Or maybe Max is a secret millionaire that has another wallet sat there that he just doesn't touch, and it has hundreds of thousands of dollars in, that frequently would send millions of dollars of cryptocurrency to other exchanges and things. And I'm sure we will find out one day exactly who this is. As it stands though, Cryptoland appears to be dead. I was waiting for a comeback, and it seems no comeback is to be had. The free NFTs they minted and used as a carrot to motivate their community to act as marketing tools are trading for an all-time low of $70 each, with one sale per day. The Twitter is inactive. The Cryptoland website has disconnected the ability to link your wallet and even see the map of the island to buy a plot of land. The only plot of land that was ever sold was to someone who was quite literally...
Yeah, look. Face. Different beard. It's the same guy. The police officer, this one, he is the same, just light-skinned, so you can't see it. Also, his head is dislocated.
On the team or the
Here, look, same guy, same guy, same guy, same guy, same guy. It's the same guy.
creator of the whole thing, which he has of course refunded himself at this stage, and it doesn't appear like they're even trying anymore. They allegedly spent hundreds.
They are the same female with different hairstyles and eye colors.
The thousands of dollars, making the worst trailer I've ever seen. People couldn't even believe this thing wasn't satire, as it did a better job of making fun of crypto bros than anything an outsider could ever have made. I will say though, I'll personally miss the project. I'll miss them repeatedly threatening me with lawsuits, the hilarity of watching them scramble to try and find money, which usually revolved around publicly tagging millionaires or influencers on Twitter and receiving no replies. Or
Yeah, if you get to a point where you're constantly spamming millionaires to bankroll you, you're kind of just sat there going, we need a big person to scam, please. Can you get involved in this? You won't know as you lost a couple million, will you? Mr. Musk, Elon, if you hear this, if Amber Heard hit you or abused you, I'd appreciate I'd appreciate like $500,000. I'd love $500,000. If you drop like $500,000 into my bank account, I'd love you forever. I already do. I'd love you forever, but by doing so, you do not admit, but do in a way admit that Amber Heard hit you.
or shouting into the void of an unknown Twitter account asking for, quote, visionary investors. I'll miss Kyle Chasse having the biggest platform, which he uses.
They used Maya for that? They used Maya. That's Maya. I know Maya, and they used Maya to make the trailer. How does it look this bad? How does it look that bad?
Stupid people, but not using his platform.
What the fuck?
Because even he knew it was over before it started. But most of all, I missed the laughs we had at their expense. Thanks, Cryptoland. You were more fun than you had any right to be. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, there's a Patreon link in the video description. Support me with a few dollars each month if you like. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe. Peace.
He used Maya. I think I could get something that bad out of Maya. I think you could probably do better. See, Maya is powerful, but it can make ugly things look beautiful with the right settings. I don't have access to Maya anymore. I dropped my license because it was too fucking expensive. I'm dieting. I can't. It's so funny how stupid these people are. Oh, I'm dying. Sorry, I misread. I'm dyslexic, okay? I have shirts coming about that soon. Oh god, what the fuck is wrong with me? Shit, I'm out of water. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I give myself a 50-50 chance. No, I think you'll be surprised at how easy it is to make something look decent in Maya. They got the gold wrong, okay? They got fucking gold wrong. You realize... I'm gonna show you a secret. I'm gonna show you a secret. The PBR Bible. There is a website called the PBR Bible, right? Oh, I'm sorry. The PBR Encyclopedia. Gold is one of the easiest materials to get right. It has preset settings to make it look good. There is literally a guide. This tells you everything about PBR texturing. If you don't know what PBR means, it means physically based rendering. This is the encyclopedia. This takes you everything from rubber to gold to platinum to anything. This explains everything. Base color. Look, there's gold. Everything in here. Here is loads of little materials. Oh, gold. There's the RGB value of gold. If you come down here, base color, material, that's the metal. There is literally an encyclopedia on how to make gold look gold. See, this is gold. What they had was just tarnished yellow. This is... They didn't even consult the Bible. If you're wondering, by the way, when it comes to PBR, metallic layer is always set to 100% or 1 when it comes to metals. You don't not do that. But yeah, if you're ever doing like 3D rendering and you want something to look real, look up the PBR Bible. But yeah, that's so fucking stupid. That is so fucking stupid. Anyone who fell for the scam, I apologize to you profusely. It's not my place to apologize, but at the end of the fucking day, you need someone to apologize for you. And I'm going to say sorry, not on their behalf, but I'm going to say sorry that you fell for it. Question is, did they care? I don't think they did. I don't think they actually did. Because sharing is caring. And the only thing that they shared was some memes.